The number one skill you need to learn in network marketing in order to have any level of success is inviting prospects to check out your products, business, and opportunity. Yes, finding prospects is important, but we'll cover that in another video. If you get good at inviting, your business will grow and you'll have fun. If you can't figure out the skill, it's going to be frustrating and you'll probably end up quitting. No joke. This really is the multi-million-dollar skill in network marketing, getting good at inviting people to take a look at what you have to offer. So it's worth spending some time and energy to learn how to do it right from the beginning. And in today's episode, that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you a simple but proven formula of how to significantly increase your inviting efforts. So stay tuned. Hey folks, if you're new to the channel, my name's Creel Hutchinson. I help entrepreneurs claim their hero's journey to create success faster while building an incredible business from home. If that sounds like something you're into, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Also, hit the bell notifications so you get all updates, and make a like and make a comment below. All of that greatly helps my growth on the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Now, let's jump into inviting. Before we jump in, a reminder that the full article for this episode can be found over on my blog, creelhutchinson.com. I'll leave a link in the description. Inviting starts with prospecting. A prospect could be anyone from family members, friends, strangers, and acquaintances. There are many ways to grow your business, both with warm market and cold market, online and offline, paid and free advertising streams. Regardless, at the end of the day, eventually you need to talk to somebody and invite them to take a step forward to take a look at your offer. In prospecting, you aim to build a connection, a relationship, and find out through a series of questions what a person's really interested in or what problems are they trying to solve. I made a video last week, How to Become a Better Sales Rep, which really covers this topic and will give you some great insights. Goal of inviting is simple. You want to educate your prospect on the offer that you have and let them decide if it's a fit for them. So as a professional network marketer, you become more like a consultant rather than a hunter who's just trying to make another sale and find another person to pitch to. Very, very different approach, and it starts with your mindset and your heart. The inviting formula is actually pretty simple, and it has 8 steps. Step number 1, be in a hurry. Step number 2, give a sincere compliment. Step number 3, make the invitation. Step number 4, if I do this, would you do that? Step 5, get the time commitment. Step 6, confirm the time commitment. Step 7, schedule a call and phone number. Step 8, get off the phone or end the face-to-face. Step 1 and Step 2, be in a hurry and make a sincere compliment. Inviting doesn't take a lot of time, 60 to 90 seconds. Prospecting, on the other hand, asking all those questions and gathering the intel will take you longer. But when you're ready to invite, make it short and sweet. People are busy, and you don't want to go in presentation mode. You're going to let the third-party tools do the work for you. You just need to get the commitment. So making a sincere compliment invites people to open up and be more relaxed around you. Everybody loves that, and it's a great way to engage in a conversation. Step 3, make the invitation. You basically have 2 options here. You're going to either invite a person to a live event or to look at a piece of third-party material, like a video or a DVD. Now, let's be honest, inviting people to live events is hard, especially when you're first getting started. You could invite 20 people to an event and only 2 people show up, about 10%, and that's realistic. So it's much easier and much more effective to get good at the beginning, inviting people to take a look at a third-party tool, like some videos or whatever your company recommends as the go-to thing, and make it short and sweet because people are busy. I recommend less than 20 minutes is probably best. When it comes to the invitation, you have 3 approaches. The direct approach, you're going to invite the person to take a look at the opportunity for themselves. This is someone that you know really well, that respects you, and that you know is looking for something better. For example, hey Joe, were you serious when you were complaining about not making enough money every month to live your life? Would you be open to take a look at something that might be a solution for that? Then you have the indirect approach, which is basically asking the prospect for their help, support, and guidance. This is really effective when you're first getting started because it downplays who you are and upplays who they are. For example, hey Kevin, I really respect what you've done in business. I'm just getting started into something new and I'm a little bit nervous. Would you mind checking it out and letting me know your thoughts? Then you have the super indirect approach, which works powerfully on a number of psychological levels. You're basically telling the prospect that they're not a prospect, and you're just asking for their guidance and assistance in your evaluation. This works really powerfully prospecting up, meaning that you're trying to invite somebody who's kind of out of your league. Try this. Hey Jill, I know this business probably isn't for you because you've been super successful, and I really respect all of that. I'd love for you to take a look at it so you can evaluate it with your keen entrepreneurial eyes and let me know if know anyone who might be interested in a business. See what you've done? You've basically asked them to help you out. That allows them to be off the hook because they're not really a prospect. Very powerful. Step number 4, if I do this, would you do that? This little phrase can absolutely open doors. Try it today for fun with your friends and family or with your next prospect. Eventually, you want to get very, very specific on what you're asking. For example, hey Joe, if I sent you a video which is about 20 minutes long, would you watch it? Hey Jill, if I invited you to a presentation this week on Thursday, would you come? See, you're kind of offering something, but not fully. So they could say, hey, no, it's not for me. And you're like, okay, great. It's not like you're really getting rejected because you didn't fully offer. This magic phrase opens doors. Include this in all of your inviting formula. Step number 5, get the time commitment. Remember, they've already agreed that they're going to do it. You're just going to narrow it down and lock them in to a certain time. So when you get the time commitment, it becomes real for that person. They look through their calendar, they find the right time, they make a commitment to themselves and to you, and that makes the likelihood of this happening move from 10 to 20% to 80 to 90% results, which is where you want to be in your inviting formula. Joe, that's great. When do you think you'll have a time to watch the 20 minutes? It doesn't matter when Joe says, if it's today, next week, or a month from now. Whenever he decides is when you're going to lock in that commitment. Now, if someone gives you a little bit of pushback and their vagueness and they don't want to lock in a time, and you're like, hey, you know what? This is really important for both you and I. I know this can solve your problem, and I want to make sure that you get the opportunity to check it out. So let's just lock in a time and make it happen. If the person still pushes back on that, then you say, hey, you know what? Joe, it sounds like you're kind of really busy and you're not able to make a commitment right now. This is really important. So why don't I get back to you in a few weeks or a few months when it's a better time and you've got more availability to check it out? When you take something away that you've already given, sometimes it gets people to reflect a little bit more and they think about, hey, wait a minute, I want that. Well, if you want that, let's book a time. It's no big deal. It's 20 minutes to watch the videos. Let's do it. So you're waiting for the person to, you've given something, now you've taken it away. A lot of the times people will then make the commitment at that point. If they don't worry about it. Follow up and prospect them down the road when they've got some more time, and it will be a better experience for both of you. Step number 6, confirm the time commitment. So let's say Joe says, yes, I'll be able to watch the videos today. You can follow up and say, great. So if I call you this evening at 9 p.m., you'll have for sure watched it and we can chat about it. He's either going to say yes or no, and you're going to lock in the time commitment. If he says no, then you say, oh, well, how about we follow up then tomorrow? Would Thursday morning work better? Whatever that is, you need to make sure that you get the full time commitment of when you're going to follow up, and he has committed that he's going to watch those videos beforehand. Step 7, step 8 are pretty simple. You confirm the best number to reach him at, the name and all that information, emails if that's what you need to send him, and then you send over what you've got. And then number 8 is you end the invitation. You end the call or you end the face-to-face. Often people keep talking and they go into presentation, or the prospect starts to ask more and more questions. You want to avoid all of that. Talk less and let the third-party tools do the heavy lifting for you. So get off the phone. Remember, you're in a hurry. You got to go talk to somebody else. Here's a follow-up tip for you. When you call back at the time that you guys have all agreed to, this is what you're going to say. Hey, Joe, what did you like best about the videos I sent you? And wait for Joe to respond. Notice that I'm leading him towards a positive outcome. I said, what did you like best? So I get the prospect thinking about what they liked most, and you start the conversation with a really positive way. Now, if you get good at this inviting formula, you're going to definitely see growth in your business. If you don't, it's going to be really difficult. Now, it's not going to be magical overnight. It takes something you need to practice lots, try with people that you know and love, close, that don't mind, you being a little rough around the edges. And as you grow over time, you're going to get really, really rock solid at this. And that's going to be the difference between your business stagnating or really taking off. Now, of course, you're not always going to get 100% results in your inviting formula. In network marketing, a big part of it is having a lot of objections and a lot of rejections. Now, we'll cover that in another video in the future, how to deal with all of that. But for right now, just have fun with it and enjoy the process. Okay, folks, there you have it. Now you know the simple and proven formula of how to invite prospects in network marketing to maximize your results. This work was inspired by Eric Worre of GoPro. I'll leave a link in the description to follow more of Eric's awesome training. Make sure to head over to my blog and sign up for the SOS newsletter, where each week I'll send out entrepreneurial tips and tricks on how you can maximize your business efforts so you can create success faster. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, make a comment below, that really helps me out, and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.